Welcome to ForexTV.com. It's May 13th, Wednesday. I'm Tim Kelly with a special edition of Market Buzz. Today's story is the surprise in retail sales, actual coming in minus 0.4%, and the forecast being a 1.1% increase. Right now we're going to take a look at where currencies are trading after the market sold off. Obviously an oversold market that was looking for an opportunity to, an overbought market that was looking for an opportunity to sell. Dow Jones Industrial Average was down over 200 points. At one point today has given up some of those losses, but still down considerably here at midday. Down 192 points. NASDAQ is off 46. The S&P 500 is off 24 points. Taking a look at euro dollar. Right now, euro dollar is giving back some of its gains here. Looking at the daily chart, we're going to just take a look at the ProSticks chart here. You can see that this was an unexpected sell-off here, as the modal point is at the top of the candle here, and sold off just after that news broke, and never looked back from there. Still trading well above the Ichimoku cloud. Taking a look at the hourly, see that we have dipped under the Ichimoku cloud about 5-6 hours ago. Again, just trading, chopping along that Ichimoku cloud. You see this shooting star pattern here. We did follow that up with a hammer, and now just kind of trading sideways as the price volatility has calmed down somewhat. Taking a quick look at the 15-minute. See, the 15-minute has gone below the cloud as well. This generally will signal some further downside here, so let's keep an eye on euro dollar in the hours ahead of the close. Let's move on to cable, pound dollar. You see that yesterday we're looking at sterling here against the U.S. dollar on a daily ProSticks chart. You see yesterday, this is an extreme tail here. This represents 15% of the trading volume in the day, and that had pushed the price downward. And you see that that generally tells us, if it's at the top, that it was overbought, and a reversal is imminent. So if you follow along with the ProSticks charts, that's something that you should always pay attention to. Sterling had a pretty nice run up. So after this upper extreme tail and today's data, we got a pretty strong sell-off here in sterling, and you see right now it's at the top of the daily Ichimoku fast line here, almost exactly there, bound by that and being supported by that at 151.42. Taking a quick look at the hourly, you see that this precipitous move down after the release this morning, and we see that sorry, just want to set my this was actually the release of the data in the UK, and then the sales data helped push the price action down, and that was the inflation data that came out of the UK this morning. We have been trading, relatively speaking, sideways at the 151.50 area here, and have not seen too much price volatility as compared to when that data came out of the UK. Just taking a look at the 15-minute now. We see that we're trading well below the Ichimoku cloud. There's a tendency for, as we saw with euro, for that price to get pushed down even more. When we're below the cloud on the 1 hour and the 15-minute, that is bearish. Okay, we're moving along to Aussie dollar. Right now, Aussie dollar is exhibiting a similar pattern to what we saw on the daily for sterling, where this sell-off began. You see the we saw the modal point. You see up to the top, which represents the single price that was traded most during this period. and that modal point comes in at the 7670 level, and we see that it did trade down to the Ichimoku fast line. It's being supported there at the Ichimoku fast line on the daily right now. Still trading well above the Ichimoku cloud on a daily basis, but after the run up we saw in Aussie, any reason to sell it off. Equities were weak overnight. Aussie did trade up to a high. Just get our data point here. It's 77.03 overnight. Just could not stay over that 77 handle for too long. Tested it about 4 or 5 times in the overnight, and then as the morning, the U.S. session came on, we lost ground, and after the retail sales report, we just made a very precipitous drop downward here. You can see in the hourly we're well below the Ichimoku cloud, and really testing just testing new lows. The range here was 75.17 on the low side, just about 15 basis points away from that, and 77.03 to the upside. Right now, let's just take a quick look at the 15-minute, and you see that we're following the descending cloud downward, again looking to test the session lows. Okay, we're going to finish up with dollar yen here. Dollar yen just continues to lose losing ground to yen once again. We talked about this in our ProSticks Ichimoku report. You see this very neat line down. We'd connect these two together. The weekly would show that we have had a precipitous move to the bottom of the Ichimoku cloud at 95.50. We feel that is a very strong support level, and have advised the readers to and listeners to look at that level pretty carefully. Bottom of this Ichimoku cloud, we could get below there, and although we do see our support back here on the 28th. Let's take a look at the hourly. Hourly shows a pretty neat descending line below the cloud. It's a bearish sign on the hourly. We're just going to confirm that with the 15-minute, and of course we're going to see pretty much the same. We had traded above the cloud briefly at periods during the day, but have extended below. When you break free of that cloud, there is a tendency, as you can see here, for downward pressure. That's going to do it for today's report. Be sure to join us tonight for PM Exchange right here on ForexTV.com.